Bart?
Who's this?
Hello, it's me, Lara Sparks. Are you Bart Smith?
This is Mark Lesbianus.
Oh, my bad, Mark. I'm sorry. I think I entered the wrong number. I hope I didn't bother you.
Not at all.
Always, I hope I didn't bother you.
I was just on my way to get my female parts waxed, or as they call in 2024, testicles.
I read this really crazy article that talked about scam farms. Do you know what scam farms are? I'd never heard of it.
Dude, I get scam shit all the time.
Dude, every day.
Is it like when they text you and they try to like start a whole conversation?
No, it's so like, you know how when you watch those videos where the hacker hacks back and you get to see what it's like at the office?
Oh.
So
That's a scam farm?
No, that's nothing.
Oh, really?
Real scam farms are way crazier. So what they do is it's almost 100 times worse. So here's an account from a girl, her name's Susan, and this is her story about how she ended up there.
She worked there.
Yeah, but listen to this. She said, my half-sister tricked me into leaving home and traveling to Myanmar, where I was promised a marketing job in her company. It turned out to be a scam farm, and I was forced to work off my sister's debts as she fled.
Wait, is she originally from China?
Philippines.
Oh, dude, so do you know in Southeast Asia there's hella Chinese slaves?
I mean, that's what I'm about to tell you about.
Okay.
They're basically all slaves.
Okay, go.
She said she was forced to develop a fake character. And so she made this persona being a rich young woman based in Brooklyn, New York, who owned property and businesses. The managers would give her images from an Instagram account to build the character on social media, and she would run the love scam. So in pictures, her character was always shopping and all this stuff, but then this girl who's running the scams could never even go outside. She's given scripts to use in text conversations. They tell her to improvise. She uses a grammar app to check English. And if the client wants to meet you on video, they have models who are trafficked in and play the role. So there's basically...
They just got like random blonde girls?
Probably some Russian chicks, I don't know. So these people basically are working against their will, and if they go out of line or something, they just get tortured. Whoa. So this other guy, his name's Dylan, he said, most people do not choose to be there. You have to work up to 16 hours a day, especially as you have to contact clients across time zones. The managers told me to get them to invest in a fake oil deal in Dubai and steal their money. The quotas for the amount of money you must scam are set at targets. Mine was set at 100K a month. If I didn't make it, I was beaten.
So she would be getting them.
What do you mean?
That's like
reaching those targets?
Yeah, so that means some months she's reaching it, some months she's not.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
That is a lot.
This other guy says, this dude I think is one of the people that had like taken one of these scam farms down. He said, we rescued 680 people from a scam farm.
That's crazy, bro.
But we think there's a bunch of managers that escaped because they were tipped off. These are huge operations. People are not allowed to leave. They are held against their will and forced to commit scams and fraud. Women are trafficked as sex slaves, and the managers in one farm had what they called the aquarium, where women are put on display and then chosen for sex.
Damn.
So there's like these organized Chinese mafia guys that go to Southeast Asia and they set up these in different countries, like in remote areas. They just have these like scam offices.
Yeah.
And then, I heard that they usually bring their own people out there. Like it's other Chinese people that are like, oh, this is work. And then they have them. But this is like, I guess, an international scam.
Yeah. This one says at this particular scam farm, there's dormitories, cafeterias, a barbershop, medical clinic, massage spa, gambling room, VIP karaoke
so they're
bar
like
for
going
the managers. You could drink,
Damn.
sing, and socialize in private rooms. Just a few meters down the hallway, there's a torture room with handcuffs and bloodstains on the walls, where people were taken for punishment if they did not meet the quotas.
So if you meet
That's
the
some
quota,
sick shit.
If you meet the quota, you could have a good time. But if you don't, then they're gonna beat you.
That is some sick shit because that means like they're letting them have this weird idea of like,
Life.
well, we have fun and we get to do it. It's not that bad. We get taken care of.
As long as we hit our targets every month.
Yeah, I read a really this sentence like fucking gave me chills. But then it says that there's even cases where people who were literally taken against their will, like literal slaves trafficked, end up being forced to do this, but they actually get so good at it that they start to like it. And they end up thriving in that. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's like Stockholm syndrome.
Eventually, they embrace the illegal activity and they end up thriving and they actually make profit. Like they actually start making money, and it becomes their thing, and they become the manager.
Isn't that fucking insane?
And then they defend the system because it's like all they ever know.
Yeah, right.
Wild.
yeah, people need purpose, right? And people need to be good at something. So then
Also-
when they become good at something, then they're just like,
Yeah.
Also, like, it's funny to even have those, not funny, but to even have those amenities. Because then you're just stressed. You're like, yeah, well, this month I made it. As you're playing, like, beer pong or something. And then you're like, yeah, but next month, hearing, Chelsea in the next room.
This dude said, Dylan, he said, I didn't make any salary, but I started building up debt as I had to pay for food, which costs up to 3 times more at the scam farm than on the outside.
wow.
So it's rigged against them.
It's rigged against him, yeah. And he said he was freed after a month when the facility got raided.
Oh,
So these stories come from people that were freed from the system?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
where is this?
This is actually in
Myanmar, you said?
Myanmar.
Where's that?
Burma? It's in between
Like next to Thailand?
Thailand and like Bhutan or Nepal.
It's probably one of the most high conflict Asian territories there possibly is. Like, you don't want to be
like a lot of those places have like a bunch of warlords and like
they just had a coup basically, so there's shit's all over the place. So Susan, the first girl, she says, towards the end I was beaten 13 times in one day. I just prayed and prayed while they beat me. I was forced to call my parents and ask them to pay $7,000 for my ransom, which was the cost of the hospital bill. They didn't have any money, and I told them not to pay it. I told my managers to just kill me. They didn't care about people, they only cared about money. However, in the end, they realized I had no money and that I was of no use, so they just let me go. I made my way back through Thailand back to the Philippines.
fuck.
Good lord, dude.
That's so crazy.
Imagine you just get like, you could just be like some...
I hope
person
she
in a
lives
poor
an
town.
incredible life from here on out. I hope this lady just finds so much peace.
Yeah, it says now she works for PAOCC in Manila. I don't know what that is, but maybe that's a...
Oh, it's another scam farm. Yeah, it's another scam farm. It's a better one, though.
scam farm that takes down scam farms.
That's supposed to stay inside.
That sentence of people like getting so absorbed in it that they forget that they were like kidnapped and they become scammers legit.
Well, because it all becomes relative at a point, right? It's like if they associate them working hard and hitting their fucking targets, they're like, oh, this is actually way better, which is so fucked up.
Exactly.
It's
yeah,
so fucked
yeah,
up, which is
yeah.
the ultimate game for these guys.
They're just watching like Alex Hormozy videos. Okay, I gotta get better at my job now.
These are the sales calls tactics I need to use.
Yeah.
This is how you close. I haven't been closing. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, the
Alex Hormozy's coaching them.
The PAOCC is the firm that shuts these down. So that girl works for the company that shuts.
Well, that must be good full circle.
Dude, I would love to watch those in all those military movies where the giant gunner is up in the air and they have like the night vision. You see all these Navy SEAls go into one of these little things. It's a clear shot, you know.
Dude, it says that just in the Philippines alone, so the different companies that run this pipeline where they like take people and they put them in these, they said just in the Philippines there's over 400 of these networks separate from
400?
separate from each other. Yeah. Wow. So these are independent in competition with
Your
each other.
likelihood of maybe getting into one of these is pretty high.
Pretty high.
Dude,
yeah.
if their targets are 100K a month per like mark,
yeah.
that's
of
nuts.
scam value, yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Wait, so 400, and how many people are usually in one?
It's a whole network.
Yeah.
One of them was like 680, right?
680 was like found in that one that
So we're talking
Oh my
like
god.
like hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
You know, they say like right now in human history is the most.
small slaves.
Yeah.
I believe it. I mean, look at this shit.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, they said that because of COVID-19 is how these ended up blowing up so big.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. Because those scams have been taken off. Every fucking 2 hours, I get a text from somebody trying to fish me into something.
Yeah.
And they're only getting more complicated now, too.
They're usually Chinese girls.
The Chinese girls? Yeah, mostly Chinese girls.
They're like, hey, that was awesome playing golf the other day. And I'm like,
Their setups.
I don't remember playing golf, but thank you.
One of them was like, can you meet me for dinner tomorrow night? And I was like, who the fuck is this? I really thought I had a date night or
Il
something.
Fornio? Yeah.
I get text every day from them.
One of them texted me. I have to read this.
Do you text back?
No, one of them. What you read one of them, the other one's read the other one.
I'll be the left side.
Okay.
Bart?
Who's this?
Hello, it's me, Lara Sparks. Are you Bart Smith?
This is Mark Lesbianus.
Oh, my bad, Mark. I'm sorry. I think I entered the wrong number. I hope I didn't bother you.
Not at all.
Always, I hope I didn't bother you.
I was just on my way to get my female parts waxed, or as they call in 2024, testicles. Grammar's really good on this.
And then they respond after that?
No,
They just know it's a waste of time and they just stop, yeah.
This fucking guy.
I wonder what you can say where the conversation keeps going, because they never believe me.
Play it normal, dude.
I wanna be scammed so bad, but
You know what's
I'm
a fucked up thought?
What is?
Is thinking that like Bart fucking with this scam person affected her ability or his ability to meet the
quota.
Bart! What the fuck, dude? You keep contributing to this issue. Hey, but honestly, that's probably some real shit, though. That's some real shit.
Oh my god!
I don't want you to get beat. What do you want?
What do you need?
I'll give you like $50.
Oh, you got her 13th meeting of the day.